Hello, welcome to Gaia's Graceful Garden Soap Company, LLC. My name is Sandra, and I'm going to be doing the Pisces General Collective Reading for January of 2023. All my important information is going to be in the description box below. The information for personal readings and the information if you'd like to tip or donate to the channel, that will all be down in the box below. I've done that because it saves a little time at the beginnings of the videos. They get long-winded otherwise. I'm an intuitive card reader, so I don't read by the book. I read according to the energies of the person or people that I'm reading for. I feel like, in my own opinion, in my own thought process, anybody can read a book. It's all about the energy, the channelings, the energy in the cards. And if we all read straight from the book, like, the readings would get kind of boring. Like, I feel like they'd all be very much the same, or typical. So I channel in the messages beforehand using automatic writing. And then I write down the words, the phrases, or the images that come to me, and then I read them at the beginning of the readings. And then I read the cards according to the channeled in messages. I'm using my pendulum to ask yes or no questions and to clarify information. I don't read like every other reader, and every other reader doesn't read like me. So if I don't resonate with you, feel free to check any of the other beautiful readers on YouTube. There's plenty, believe me, and most of them are amazing. Take what resonates here, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you at all, maybe check one of your other signs in your zodiac chart. Each and every one of us have all of the zodiac signs in our chart. So if this reading doesn't resonate, maybe one of the other ones will. Let's get started with the channel and messages. So for a particular Pisces or a particular few Pisces, there's going to be a swearing in or an initiation. For some Pisces, this swearing in has to do with court situations. For some Pisces or a particular Pisces, a court situation period is going to be significant in the month of January. And for some of you, it's going to be matters of the heart that's going to be very significant. Love relationships, family relationships. For some Pisces, the beginning of the year, January, is going to be a huge time of shadowboxing. There's going to be, for a lot of Pisces, a lot of shadow work done in the coming up year. So that's going to be significant. Coming face to face with your own darkness and dealing with it. Letting the inner child be healed, I heard. Someone is being blamed for something that someone else has done. Now, mind you, whoever this is not good for some. For some, it's just downright evil. Someone did something downright evil and they're blaming it on someone else. Some Pisces in January are going to be avoiding cameras and photos. This could be you or someone else. Someone or a group may be coming for you, or you may be going for them. Take it how it resonates. However, this energy of coming for you or you going for someone else is going to fail. With the shadowboxing energy and the shadow, healing the shadow, shedding skin is going to be important. Just like the snake sheds its skin. And then someone's broken promises, either yours or someone else's, are going to be very relevant in the month of January 2023. So with that being said, let's read some cards. By the time this video is relevant, Christmas will have already been over, so I hope everyone had happy Christmas, happy holidays, and is ready to start the new year with positivity and grace. Ready to make good choices for the year ahead. I'll be using the Wizard's Tarot deck and the Conscious Spirit Oracle to read, as well as some of my own cards. And as I said in the beginning, we'll be using my pendulum for clarification. Oh, that was quick. I don't read reversals. Hold on, because it's the Two of Pentacles. Trying to make sure this Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. That one came out in reverse. Like I said, I don't read reversals, but I try to keep in mind. And for those of you who want to know. We have the King of Wands. So use this. There we go. King of Wands. Knight of Swords was in reverse. Oh, that was a whole handful. Gotta love when half the deck comes out. There we go. And Temperance. So what I'm seeing here, I feel like I said, there's a shadowboxing going to be taking place with some Pisces. I feel like this is a juggling of, but balancing. We'll use that as a better word. Balancing of material things and non-material things, of action and non-action. Wisdom and knowledge. Like, experience teaches much. It's wonderful to brush up or study on it. I mean, you've gained experience in this world, but there may be a need to check out some other resources, maybe books. If this is money, the Nine of Pentacles was in reverse when it fell out, so that would be a shortage of money for some of you. King of Wands. Yeah, this is ego. We're balancing of ego and non-ego. Balancing of the heart, the mind. Intuitive messages coming in, but you got to get past the ego to receive them. Temperance is important at this time. Accepting, tolerant of yourself. Like I said, you're going to be dealing with your ego, shadowboxing. Many of you are at the beginning of the year or starting to. And this is going to take a lot of definitely strength, but definitely tolerance. Some of us don't realize how big our ego is or what a problem it can be until we have to go in and start dealing with it. Clear all the energy, please. Spirit. Show me yes, please. Show me yes, please. Thank you. Is this a healing of the ego? Yes, I had barely spit that out. Is this a balancing of material and non-material? Please clear it. Is this a balancing of material and non-material? Yes. I feel like there's going to be a lot of intuitive downloads at this time. A lot of thoughts. But you're going to have to remember to balance the thoughts with the heart. Accepting of the darkness as well as the light, the material as well as the non-material, owning things and clearing away things that you no longer need or no longer serve. So you're going to have to be easy on yourself. Because you're shedding old things, shedding the skin, you're shedding old things. Going to be a healing of the inner child. Heck, you may even need to spend some time in meditation. I feel like for those of you who are going to be doing the shadow work, that's going to come without saying. If you're doing your shadow work, if you're dealing with your ego, that's going to go without saying. You need to stay rooted and grounded. Yeah, opening up to knowledge and wisdom. You're going to be dealing with things, getting rid of old things, maybe old belief systems. It's going to be open. Oops. Maybe you're letting go of some of the material. Maybe you had too much of that. Yeah, tolerance and strength. You're going to be using this a lot. Don't be afraid of your shadow self. Like, I know a lot of people are afraid to go inside, but don't be afraid of it. I feel like find your bliss. Yeah, because once you deal with the shadow side, the ego, once you deal with ego, once you get everything balanced, the spiritual and the non-spiritual, the material, the non-material, the light and the dark, I feel like doors are going to open for you. A new path is going to emerge. You might find yourself heading in a direction that you may never have believed you would have gone. Soul purpose. Don't forget to express gratitude, though. And Archangel Michael is here. Let me show you this one. To help provide you with the strength that you need and to help you cut out all the things that you no longer need. You're going to open up to all knowledge and wisdom. This isn't, that could be what this book was here. Maybe you had a limited belief system before. You're going to open up. Spark of the Divine. There may have been things, you may have been on a spiritual path in the past, maybe. Or maybe you veered off of that path for some of you. But you're going to discover, for some of you, rediscover for others of you, that you are a spark of the divine. You are a part of all creation, and you are a creator of it, a co-creator of it. I feel like faith, I'm not saying like religious faith, although for some of you that might be the case. But I feel like faith in yourself is going to be very important for 2023. Learning new things, new knowledge. And getting back on your path and soul purpose if you've fallen astray from it, or actually finding the path and soul purpose for you if you haven't. I feel like new wisdom and knowledge, these things are gonna put forth new opportunities for you. And Pisces, they're the last zodiac sign, so I feel like, I mean, they're definitely very emotional. very watery sign. But I feel like there's a general inner knowledge and wisdom to them that not all signs, don't get mad at me, other signs of cross watchers, that not all signs embrace. Water signs are definitely more in tune with those things, those deeper inner. And I feel like as much knowledge and wisdom as a Pisces can hold, so can also the ego be that large as well. That's why a lot of shadow dancing, shadow boxing, dealing with the darker side of yourself, your ego. And ego doesn't always mean vanity either. I know there's a lot of people out there that think that. Ego is just your lower attributes. Well, I mentioned at the beginning there was going to be court situations. Someone's going to be found not guilty. I don't know how that fits with the rest of this reading, but someone's going to be found not guilty on that. Maybe your ego's going to tell you that you're not guilty of anything. Or maybe your ego will say that your ego's not guilty of anything. But I feel like a lot of us have been taught that we were born guilty, that we were born into sin. We weren't. The world teaches us and taints us. So don't let your ego beat you up either. Because that other part of you is stronger. Yeah, purity. You were born here not of sin, not of guilt, but to experience life as it comes. The ego likes to tell us all sorts of things. You could have hazel eyes, or someone you're dealing with, maybe your ego has hazel eyes. I feel like what else do we have in here? Just don't. I know that sometimes ego can really cause us to beat ourselves up. Overcoming fear. So, ego causes a lot of fear. That's where this not guilty comes in, and I think too. The hazel eyes, that's great. We'll keep that in mind. But I feel like the ego likes to cause us to be scared, to feel guilt for things we shouldn't feel guilty for. I mean, Sure, there are things that we might find in there that we should definitely, but I feel for most of us, don't just be a hat rack, man. Open your mind. Open your mind, open your heart. I feel like there's going to be a whole lot of the overcoming of fears. And like I said, for somebody, there was a court situation I mentioned at the beginning. They're going to be found not guilty. You weren't born into sin. Like, and you're going to find this out with some of this new knowledge and wisdom. You're going to start understanding that you're going to start understanding that a lot of the things we've been taught throughout our lives has been bullshit. It's okay to be you. I mean, we never should purposely harm anyone or do things that we know are not right. But most of us are not horrible people. We're not worthless. We are deserving of love. We are divine, each and every one of us. When we get here, we're born that way. And with all that being said, Pisces, that's your reading for January of 2023. I wish you a very happy new year. I wish you a stupendous 2023. Have a great evening, and I'll be talking with you again soon.